So Melanie's reviewing this cool new stove that I got to review, and I'm not sure if I'll do a full video on it, but I definitely, you said it's good, right? It's turning out for you. We're boiling water, and we're gonna make me a cup of coffee, and it's working out well. Over here is the solar charging station. I've got the van powers, the ham swan, and the all powers out here, charging on massive folding solar panels. It is partly cloudy, so you know, it's not perfect. And they're in full sun though. You gotta keep turning them towards the sun as we go. But we're charging. That one's 98%, that one's 61. This one was running the fridge a lot, so I'm hoping that'll finish charging. Oh, the ice is crashing. I've rigged up 2 solar panels. It's not the most beautiful setup in the world, but I do have 500, 600, 700 watts coming in. Let me double check. Oh, it's cloud passed over. I was getting some power, and this is powering my old solar battery bank, which is powering our emergency standby diesel heater at night when it gets really cold. They're saying we might be in for a month to 3 months before we get power and internet back. And I believe that's a possibility because it's pretty brutal out there. Good morning, everybody. It's Roy from the Do-It-Yourself world. It's a clear blue sky, almost as if it never happened. Perfectly clear. Going to be 50 degrees today. We've been down pretty cold, like February temperatures for a while. I am doing some things now, like bathing and washing clothes today, so that's all ahead. No, I'm not going to show you me bathing, but I'll tell you about it. It's a little bit cluttered around the house, but we have about 200 gallons of rainwater we've collected during the storm. This is for bathing, toilet flushing, and dishwashing. We have some cleaner water than this. This is just from trees. We have some clean runoff from the house roof. That's a lot cleaner. And that one, there's some water left in there. We've got buckets indoors, I'll show you. And we've got, well, we're doing better than 90% of the people around, I think, with everything we have. We're relatively living almost normal. In here we got some cleaner water. These, by the way, were a gift from Bison from Buggin' In back in my off-grid camper days. These are stackable emergency water containers, all but that one, and they're coming in really handy for us. These actually were pretty popular 10, 15 years ago, I think. These became really popular. These open up, go in inverted, and close back up, and these things stack up on top of each other for convenience for emergency storage. Reliance, big name in emergency and preparedness. Yeah, so I want to thank you again. I actually texted him the other day, but a shout out to Buggin' In on YouTube, a survivor and prepper. And these are an old gift that are still coming in handy. We have no power, and I don't expect we're gonna for a long time, but due to our preps, we're doing okay. This is day 7 after the devastating ice storm off the grid. Here's that wood cook stove. Melanie really likes it, that I'm reviewing. I have a pot of water on here. Well, she got it set up for me. I'm maintaining it now. We have some little scraps of wood here. Perfect for this. Absolutely perfect. Got a pot of water on here heating up for bathing. I have the option of washcloth bathing, just like when you're out camping. Or I actually have a 12-volt electric shower head where you can just take your hot water, mix it with cold water in a bucket, put the water pump in, hook it up to a 12-volt cigarette lighter socket, which we have plenty here with solar generators, and have a real shower. I may just do that just for the sheer comfort of it and the happiness feeling of it. It almost looks like a war zone through here, or a tornado. They've cleared up most of the trees. We finally reached our friend. I just went to say hi. And we finally got through to our friend. There's nothing really cleared up yet, but the road is passable. I mean, the trees are still on the sides, but the road is passable. Sounds like I just got cell phone network. It's quite sketchy. They haven't been. Oh, did they? Nope, they haven't been up. Their place is still blocked. A lot of people are gonna find a surprise when they come up next. That's a mess. A lot of cabins, a lot of people have cabins up here. They're gonna be in for a surprise. This is just around the corner from my house. Power line down. There's a line broke off and destroyed, absolutely shattered. They're in pieces. There's another line broke off. Basically, this row is gone. They haven't, there's the power lines on the ground, obviously. If poles are broke off, pole broke off, pole broke off. They just haven't started yet out here. There's another pole broke off. Will be another, I bet not till the end of the week at best. Oh, there's the first power company truck. That's not a power company. I thought I saw a power company truck. I don't know if that's a tree service. The tree services come in before the power companies. Yes. The tree services are here. Yeah, they're here. There's a massive, I don't know what all it is in the town hall. Here was absolute destruction down here. They had to block the road and clear these trees off. That took a few days before they had this road open. This was absolutely scary here. The trees were all over the night before we drove through, and they were already leaning. This used to be pretty thick. Stand of trees. It's not anymore. Now up in here was really, really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down. You can't really get the scope of it at high speed. They bulldozed this area, both sides of the road. But this will give you an idea how bad it has been out here. And they just bulldozed it. By the way, it's snowing, it's April something or other. I don't have any concept of time or days anymore. At home, we have phones, they're sketchy service, and there's really no point in worrying about time or days at this point. So, I don't know what day it is. But that is a mess. It goes on and on and on. There's where I was talking about. It is just a row of trees on the power lines here. Just a mess. Power lines going into people's yards are still down. The cables are ripped up. The power lines are ripped off every house out here. People's yards are completely trashed out here.